Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Trying to figure out where I put my stand at, which is never anywhere it's supposed to be at. So, got two things I got to do today. I said my day's pretty busy, so, we don't do the same old thing over and over and over again over here. So, I'm trying to figure out where in the world did I just put my stand at? If it was upstairs or downstairs in the shop. Just came downstairs, had to bust the shop down, get everything cleaned up down here because I got to change out the floor. I can see the floor is pretty messy. So I got to change out the floor and great. Floor's got to be changed out. All this has got to be changed out. Got to toss all this. Got to finish painting the screen because I just got the edges. That's basically about it. So that'll be done tomorrow. Oh, I forgot. We can't do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday. We don't do any demonstrations on Sunday. And then over here, we coated some different surfaces. Over here, we're using this for 3D mapping applications. That's with Black Widow right there. Got my brushes and everything cleaned out. So we got some work to do in the shop with the Black Widow in between. Monday, my other paints get here to be able to paint out the theater room. We're going to turn that bone white. And then I ordered a new lamp for the Christie projector. That's going to be coming in. So I can repair my big boy and get it back in action. That's going to be upstairs too. I'm trying to figure out what the heck I just did with my stand. And then we got to do a demonstration today on a knockoff projector. We got the plexiglass Black Widow over here for some demonstrations. And I ordered a motorized projection screen. What the freak? All right. Apparently, well, since I'm going upstairs, I might as well take my drill with me because I got to go do repairs in the theater room. We're going to get that ready because that's painting that. We're going to be painting that on Monday. So my day is never, ever normal. We don't do the same old videos over and over again. We're always doing something different. I got to transfer all this stuff upstairs because I can't have my theater room looking like that mess at the end of the day. Hopefully we can find a stand. Maybe it's upstairs somewhere. I need to buy a couple of these. And we got to finish off this theater room in here. Got to be finished off. We're not even done in there yet. So let's see what's going on. Oh, here it is, the stand. I'm hunting all over the house like, where's the stand at? And it's in here the whole time. I got the buttons at the top. Okay. I like to record rooms before we transform them into something crazy. So. Got my spackle, everything I need. Let me see. I've got the cotton for stand. See if I missed anything. That wall's gotta be redone. Covering that room. So let me see. Until we get the 150-inch screen built, this wall, all this is gonna be white. But until we get the 150-inch screen built, I'm gonna drop 2 screws in there, and that's gonna be for painting. It's gonna be for hanging up the screen we got downstairs right now, because that's coming upstairs. We're bringing that upstairs right now. So tomorrow, Monday, all this will be white. This will be redone. I gotta come in here to this room because now we ain't selling that dark platinum blue. We're not selling that, so I gotta paint this entire wall. So we'll be knocking that one out too on Monday. I got enough supplies in for about 3 gallons. That's enough for me to do my screen. Then I go over to Lowe's. I got to order the wood to be able to build 150-inch to get that ready for the P2. All this has got to be coated, painted. Everything got to be done. This whole place got to be decorated. So I got to go pick up some decorations and stuff from Amazon. I told you that demonstration that I saw, that all white environment, the way they had it set up, that's what I want in here. So that's what we're gonna do. Because there's no sense for a projector that powerful to be sitting in the dark 24/7. They're not meant to be for that purpose. I'm gonna show you what that projector is supposed to look like and what kind of environment it's supposed to be in. I'm gonna do it just like that freaking show, just like the freaking promo video. Same way. Not exactly the same way, but you know what I'm talking about, what we're getting at. So the paint I had to order is a special paint. It's called Extra White. Got that at Lowe's. No, I got that at Sherman Williams. And that's supposed to be like super bright, super bright. Now they had one other coating that was brighter than that, which I'm thinking about. I'm gonna put cause the only problem with that one was it wasn't one coat, which means I gotta paint over these walls. I'm not priming jack in here. I need something to be automatically primed the whole 9 yards. So I may do 2 coats in here. I may do the first one with the extra white, and they got another one that's an extreme white version, but the only problem is it's very thin, and the thing about it is that if you have a surface like this, you're gonna put multiple coats to cover it. We're gonna go over it with the extra bright, with this one coat, and then we're gonna hit that extra white if it's not bright enough to where I want it. So I gotta go on Amazon and do some shopping for some decorations and stuff like that. Make this one look like something completely different. I think I'm gonna put a nice plush rug in here too, or carpet, or whatever else I put in here. All it is because I saw a projector. Isn't that funny? All right. Let me get to this here. We can get it done here. I still got the walls where we pulled the paint off for the light strips. We got to come in. We got to putty and sand all this down so it's nice and smooth. All these areas right in here. This is what I got to do today. And then Monday, we begin painting over all this stuff. This is gonna be gone. This room you see, it's gonna be stone white. Everything's gonna blend in white. So we'll be good to go. Right now I'm in here pulling screws out and everything we got in the way, we gotta get it out of here. It's gonna be a long couple of days. Let's see, got the keys. So I like to record all this stuff so I can go back. I can go back on my demonstrations and I can watch how I transfer rooms. This is why I like doing these demonstrations. Go back and record everything, watch me do it. I can watch bit by bit how I transform a room. So if anybody asks me about designing a theater room or doing this, doing that, I can show them exactly how to do it. This is how we convert the room. The whole object of doing this is not spending a lot of money. You know, you have to spend a lot of money to do it. I don't know where did I mess this up at the end of the day. Trying to figure out, my cat beat the crap out of my, whatever, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. He beat the crap out of my freaking laces. I don't care, they work sneakers anyway. All right, I gotta go grab equipment. Well, not too much equipment. I need to bring everything upstairs because I need to get my living room back the way it is. I can't stand clutter, so I'll be back. I'll put all this stuff in here. So we're gonna have to, I wanted to do a big screen downstairs, but I'm gonna do the acoustic, not the acoustic, I'm gonna do the 400-inch outside. I'm doing that one. That we're gonna build, because that's collapsible. I can collapse that screen with no problem. I was gonna do a big screen downstairs in the theater room, but we need to put a 235 down there. We have to have one down there, because we need one on display. Because I do have customers that do 235.1, and they need to see the screen at 235.1. So we're gonna definitely put that there with the customized stand for the projector. We're gonna build that. All right, so at least we'll have a 235.1. We'll have screens outside and inside for display. So that way I can have, also try to work on a new camera system we're gonna be working on, where we can remote control access cameras throughout the property. So that way, you know, if we have to show a video there, I can throw a projector on in no time at all. Instead of lugging this equipment out here back and forth, I'm investing in some outer boxes. So I can drop my projectors in outer boxes, put them back there. They can be in the rain, cold, sleet, whatever, it don't make a difference. At least I don't gotta drag a projector back and forth, so that's good. All right, so. That's why I said at the end of the day, man, people understand. When you got to do more than just sell screen paint, man. You also too got, it's the environment too. The environment is very important when it comes to projection screens. When people come in like, oh, you put too much into it, you're supposed to put that much into it. I'm trying to build an entire environment so you can get an idea how we can take these screens and drop them from different environments. So you see how this screen is going to react in your environment, how it's going to look. You got to, I build these environments so that way at the end of the day, you can see something completely different, not just the same old screen on the wall every single day. We did a Japanese tea room. I like that little section. We got videos of that done. Now we got the, we're going to build the steampunk, the vintage theater. We're going to put that in there. We're still putting that in there. I'm going to, different ways I'm going to show you how to build and be able to paint and design your own stuff without basically paying all this money. Like right now, I got them Japanese lights in there I bought. We're going to convert those lights into like a kind of a steampunk, kind of an old-fashioned retro kind of light with a burning flame off of it. Easy to do. It's just you got to use that imagination at the end of the day. These are the lights I bought for the Japanese tea room. These are what I want. These are actually original ones I bought. These are nice. So since we got to change them out because we don't have the room anymore, we got to convert them into something else. So what we got to do here is, if I can get this loose, top of this. Okay. Same way how we did the Apocalypse. When we do the Apocalypse PCs like that, we put stucco on it to give it that kind of buildup of corrosion, like it's been there for like years and years and years. This one, we're not gonna do it that way. This one, we're gonna keep it flat. So we're gonna give it a nice kind of, see, it's hard for me to explain how we're gonna transform stuff because I gotta actually build it in front of you. Some people can understand what's going through my head, some people can't. But we're gonna take this right here, we're going to convert this into a kind of a light that we can have up top with a nice stand coming out of it. See how we got the wires right here? A little PVC, the piping that you can connect from the back to have it coming out this way like this, like it's actually connected to the ceiling with a pipeline, a gas pipeline, which we're going to be running them through the room like PVC piping and make it look like it's vintage, like it's old, it's worn out. And then basically all this right here, a little decorated artwork to give it a kind of an old-fashioned, kind of worn-out look to it. Put a little nice piping around it, thin piping around it, so it connects, comes down, it connects into a little pipe along the back of this, and that connects out to the back, and then put that flame that burns off of it. So we're going to put a little bit of brass, some copper kind of design to this, a little bit of black brushed into it to give it a kind of like the edges are kind of like worn out or kind of old, and then we put that flame into it. You'll see when we get done with it. The same way when I try to explain the gaming PC downstairs, I mean, not the gaming PC, but the gaming screen, there's no way in the world I can actually show you what I'm seeing in my head as I'm actually watching this thing get put together. So I have to build it. Some people can pick it up, some people can't. I'm not saying that you can't pick it up, it's just hard for me to explain what I'm seeing in my head at the end of the day. But I used to go into the thrift store and I used to look at stuff and actually watch myself build it and take it apart. That's the design. We're going to convert these into something real nice. But this is going to be for the other room. Like a lot of people don't realize, when I built that steampunk PC that had all the pipes and the clock ticking on the side of it, you know what the pipes were made out of? Toilet paper rolls. That's what they were. They were rusted to make it look like they'd been there for years. That's all. Same thing when I sat there, I was talking about building the apocalypse projection set. And I had somebody tell me, nah, I don't see it. Yeah, because you don't see what goes on in my head. There it is right there. You never even seen it. Look at how it's got that custom paint job on it. Now it doesn't take that long to do it. People look at, oh, that's a hard. No, it doesn't. It doesn't take that long to do. At all, period. To make a piece, think something look like it's been sitting there for years, corroding in time. It really doesn't. It's a very easy paint job. But if you mod and design PCs, you know, that's the first thing you pick up. Paint job, how to paint your equipment, how to make it look like something completely different. You can age something, make something like it's brand new, and you can age it, make like it's been sitting there for years, corroding. I love doing that stuff, man. I might do that as a hobby. I might start buying stuff and just aging it to make it look like it's been there for like thousands of years. I love doing that kind of stuff. Corroding stuff to make it like it's old and rusted. But I think the funny thing about it is, not only corroded to make it look like it's old, but still functioning and still working. I had an Xbox 360 that looked like that. But it was old. It even had the freaking asbestos hanging off the back of it and everything. I was sick. You're like, how old is that thing? It was like, I love doing that. I like taking stuff and making it look like it's old and corroded, but it's still functioning, it's still working. That apocalypse technology. Apocalypse technology. And the two projectors over there. I ain't here trying to rude, but at the end of the day, what do y'all do? Seriously, when it comes to home theater, what do y'all do? Got up today, did multiple demonstrations, still processing orders downstairs. Went outside, did a demonstration, proving somebody to be a complete fake at the end of the day. And I'm pretty sure they didn't back up their work in any way at all, period. Came upstairs, showed off the black technology, went on Facebook, did a tutorial demonstration over there, gaming demonstration over there, updated the website, processed more orders, go outside, take a big 150-inch screen, string it up on camera, wash it down. Done with that. Up here, take a little rest, come back up, prepping the room to be set up for Monday so we can set up a P2 projector in here to do a whole different display and remodel the room in the next room for demonstration. All the while, in the middle of all that, we developed a new screen paint, and on top of that, we have an invisible version of it that's coming out in about 2 more days. Please. And what y'all do? Turn out the light, sit in front of a screen and go, oh, look at the colors. Please. Yeah. And then they want to get offended and upset at the end of the day. I do more in my time right now than you guys do in a lifetime. And you wonder why I'm here now doing what I do and where you're at right now. Because you're too lazy. You don't want to work. You don't want to put the time in. You want to make fake accusations about your products at the end of the day. And you can't back them up. And you want to get mad at me because I can back my products up at the end of the day. Gotta work hard, gentlemen. You can't cut corners. It don't work that way. You know, you want to call yourself having a company and a business, you gotta work hard at it every freaking day. And you guys don't understand that. I can see by your websites that you guys, man, y'all lack so much. It's not even funny. And he's still gonna have to back that up. I don't care how upset he's at the end of the day. He still has to back that up. If you write stuff to your website, you have to back it up. End of the day. I'm going to a history. I'm going to a website to research for history, for anything I need. I don't care what it is. It can be hydroelectric energy, nuclear energy, it can be quantum physics, microphysics. It can be any one of those things. I'm expecting for whatever website I'm on that the information they're giving me is somewhat legit at the end of the day. Because I'm researching and doing information off their sites. You can't put falsified stuff on your site at the end of the day. You have to be to back it up. And that's the most, and I'll tell you, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That literally someone actually tried to equal 300 inch screens to a size of an actual physical 300 inch screen? Are you kidding me? Man, if that's not the most lazy thing I've ever heard, I've never seen anything else with that, man. You gotta go in there and get that calculator, find out how much per square inch of a coverage that you're getting, or buy the freaking screen and break it down. Come up with some stupid freaking measurement by saying, oh, no, it's actually 3 screens. No, crap don't freaking work. Man, look how dark that screen is, that wall right there. That's how black them 38s are. That thing is amazing. So, you know, people got offended over that, then big deal. I don't care at the end of the day. The only people that get offended over that are people who support that nonsense at the end of the day. They're the only ones that get offended over that. People with everyday, normal, freaking common sense don't get bothered over that kind of stuff. Only the people who basically have no common sense at the end of the day, who believe in cutting corners at the end of the day, who don't do their jobs properly, those particular individuals support that dumb nonsense at the end of the day. Boy, they laughed so hard on the forum site, it wasn't even funny. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. There's no way in the world that's even humanly possible. It's coming off with all kinds of stupid literature about this, that, and the other. Well, look, at the end of the day, please show me. Show me how that's possible, because I would love to see that. I paid money to see that one. Yeah, for those of you who don't know who's watching this video right now, I'll explain to you. Because you'll be watching it later on. So anyway, as I'm doing this, I'll explain to you. There's a fellow by the name of Christie LWU505 decided to put on his website false and misleading information to anyone who pops up on his site. What's so misleading about the information? Well, clearly stating that bottom line is you can take 2 quarts of paint and paint up to a 300-inch screen. Now, for those who don't know the approximate size of a 300-inch screen, that's 147 inches high by 262 inches wide. That's a big, big screen. But he says you can do it with 2 quarts. So basically, after confronting him about this nonsense on this site, instead of him going and saying, hey, it was a typo, he adds more dumb nonsense to it by saying, hey, look, you can paint 3 100-inch screens, and that's equal to a physical 316-inch screen. Not true, because you're going to be missing so much on the screen. Now, if you know math and this offends you, maybe you don't know math at the end of the day. Maybe you're one of those people that basically have to take off your shoes and socks and count your toes. You can figure exactly how much money you need to go through the toll New Jersey at the end of the day. So let me explain to you. A 100-inch screen is 4 feet by 7. Anybody in the projection screen field has to know their screens. Aspect ratio, size of the screens, you have to know all that stuff. So even if you had 3 100-inch screens, there is no way in the world that is ever going to fit in a screen that is 12 feet high and 3 inches. Because at the end of the day, 3 100-inch screens being 4 feet by 7, if you stack them on top of each other, 3 times 4 is 12. You may hit the mark, but you're still off by 3 inches. But at the end of the day, like nothing. But still, you ain't got the length, because your screen's only 7 feet. And if you try to line them up the length away, 3 times 7 is 21. You may hit it, but I don't think you are going to hit it at the end of the day. You're still going to be a couple inches off from there. And on the top of that, you ain't still have the over top part of the screen. Because remember, this screen is 12 feet tall, 12 feet 3 inches. And your screen is 4 feet by 7. So you only have 4 feet. Let's see if you were to basically stack it in a diagonal kind of way of linking it from one section to the next, like a checkerboard. You may hit it in the diagonal part, but you're still missing the corners here and you're still missing the corners there. So somewhere along the line, you need extra paint. There you go. Simple and plain. That's why you can't do that. It sounds pretty easy. Some people think it sounds pretty easy. That, okay, if I paint 300-inch screens, that equals the equipment. No, it doesn't. It sounds strange, but it doesn't. And you can do the math on it. I guarantee I'm right. That comes from cutting corners. First things first, should have never made the accusation to begin with. You should have tested it first before opening your mouth. How do we come to the conclusion? We do it quart by quart. That's how we do it. Yes, it's a lot of work to paint a 300-inch screen quart by quart, but guess what? At least you know at the end of the day how much it takes. You can take it gallon by gallon. You want to do it that way. But you can't cut corners at the end of the day. Can't be doing it. Can't be cutting corners. Corners and they're gonna mess somebody up. Let me careful this chick when it jack me up. Jack me up. See. This is cheap paint. I hate it when people paint homes and they use cheap paint. This stuff will peel off so freaking easy. Like, they didn't really want to spend the money for the good stuff. This is cheap paint right there. Semi-gloss, cheap paint. Spend a good money. If you're gonna paint a room, and I've seen people go there at Home Depot and Lowe's, and they'll ask for like cheap paint. They'll be like, yeah, let me get like how much is it? Like $17 a gallon. Man, yeah, you're gonna be in that room for a while. You're gonna be in there doing one coat. You're gonna come back, it's gonna bleed right through. You're gonna see another coat. It might even bleed right through, depending on what you got painted on the other side. You know, you pay 50 to 60 bucks a gallon. I guarantee you won't have a problem with it bleeding. They'll be like, when do you prime it? Again, you got to prime it. You still got to paint it again. Just might have painted the first time and just do it the first time. You still got to spend the money for the primer. Bleed right on through. Supports out of this chair. Bad idea. It's the top of the room. Move back and forth to his chair. That's not this mess. This also makes a great tutorial because I have people that have asked me about if they paint the screen at the end of the day, they got to move, they want to get their security deposit back. How easy is it to paint over the screen? Just get one coat, that's all you get. One coat, paint over top of it, and that's it. That's all you need. House I lived in before I moved up here, I had a big old screen up there on the wall. They came back and that screen was gone. Wasn't even a trace of it. Got some tape on the wall here. You can do a good job with this, man. That thing is a good job. I know the guy who painted this house. It's right across the street. He did a good job on it. Just pass down. Not worrying about the floor because it will clean up off the floor. Hole filler. That's stuff. So all it is just hole filler. It's not stucco. So we still need to suck all the way across. So yeah, because the lights we had up here were the blues. That's why the blues, and I guess a whole nother topic. I'm teaching you all about LED lights and what to buy and what not to buy at the end of the day. But some are gonna fall down and some are gonna stay up. Very cheap paint. That's very cheap paint. Got it cleaned up. I'm trying to explain to him at the end of the day, I'm sorry, Mr. Bird can't be clean for you on camera 24/7, but Mr. Bird works. Yeah. I just don't get on camera and go, voila, screen done. No, we don't do that over here. We work over here. We work. I build my environment, like my environment to be different. I like them to stand out. I don't like the same old stuff everybody else got. I can't stand that. I gotta have something different. Gotta freaking do something different. Can't do the same thing over and over again. Everybody get the same setups. We're gonna do something nice with this setup. It's gonna look like the video, but we're gonna do something completely different. I'm gonna do something really cool with this. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I'm gonna put something different to it. Leave that simple. So we need the ceiling. That's gonna have to be. Paint the ceiling too. We definitely paint the ceiling. It's not white enough. So it's definitely gonna have to be painted. Definitely not white enough. Here, we'll go this one. We're done. I'm gonna take a little bit of what we saw in that trailer. A little bit what we saw in that trailer from the P2. And something I saw in the Ocular Quest system in one of the relaxation rooms, which I want to add in here. Because I'm going to make this a room of relaxation. That's what we're going to be doing this room for. The reality room. Relaxation. That's what we want to do. We got two in there. Yeah, we dropped two of them in there. Oh yeah, the rear, that's the fourth in there. And that's why you got two of them in there. You gotta be here. Forgot we had a rail system here somewhere. Here right there. Copy right here. And this is all Gucci. Man, I'm serious, dude. Like, here's what the inside of his house look like at the end of the day. good. That's definitely good. Okay, that's finished. Messy. I'm wiping down all the wood, everything down. So when I paint over top of it, it goes all nice and clean. So, let me explain something real quick, so you can understand. When you bounce in the room and bounce out, I don't care at the end of the day. You have to understand that. If you come in and watch, you come in and watch. If you don't, you can watch it later on. The video's not going anywhere. It'll be here. I think people have a misconception on how I look at live. Live for me is to record everything that I do to have a record of it. That's what it is. If you come in and watch, you come in and watch. But I know there's idiots on there, and I hate to call you idiots, but you are at the end of the day. When you come in and go, oh, I'm going in, I'm going out, I'm going to show them nobody's going to be in there and talk. I don't care at the end of the day. I sit here and I talk because this is being documented. That's why everything we do in here is documented live. That's why anytime if I talk to a customer, live. They're all done for documentation. That's it. I tell you, if you got better things to do, go do them. The video is going to be here. It's not going anywhere. Some people have to have all these people in the room to watch. No, that's not me at the end of the day. Half the stuff I build off camera, you don't even know half the stuff I design and create at the end of the day. You will never see at the end of the day. The only way you see stuff that I build and design is I open up a camera and allow you to see it. But other than that, no, I don't need an audience. All I need is my stuff to be documented so it can be produced, so I can show it off. That's it. But if you come in, hey, nice to see you. Other than that, don't get in your head at the end of the day that for you naysayers, and I talk to my customers, for you naysayers, I think at the end of the day, that it affects me. I don't care. The only thing for me is to come in, document, show you how it's done, so you can come in later on or whatever time of the day, follow what I'm doing, and if you want to do the same thing, it's there for you. That's it. I don't understand that, please. When I do these things, I'm not talking to the people, I'm talking to the people that are coming and watching now, yes. But when I'm mainly talking on here, I'm talking to whoever's going to be watching this later on. That's what it's for. The only reason that I do live for, like I said, live documents everything that I do live, which I like because I can back it up. Some people have a hard time accepting my technology at the end of the day, and they can't seem to get over it. Blow it all. Don't care. That's it. Just document what I'm doing. That's it. You come in and watch, you come in and watch. If you got something else to do, go take care of it. You know what I mean? Handle your business. Ain't no big deal. You know, I'm pretty sure you got some stuff you got to do at the end of the day that's very important. So just go handle it. That's it. I don't care about likes. I don't care about none of that stuff in the day. It's just to document my work. The only reason why I got on YouTube was for advertising. How much money advertising costs is extremely expensive. And it works. If it didn't, I wouldn't have orders sitting on my table and the ones stacking up in my accounts right now. Because right now, majority of my customers are trying to get their hands on the Black Widow, which they can't get right now because it's not available. Not yet. And if you got things to do, and not to be rude, if you have something to do in the day, go do it. The video is always going to be here. Always going to be here. Always going to be here. Not to be rude. Don't take it the wrong way. That's how I feel. I'm not the person that's going to come on here and tell you what you want to hear at the end of the day. That's not me at the end of the day. That's what you're expecting. You're not going to get that at the end of the day. That's not me. I'll tell you like it is. And you know what's even crazy? And I'll tell you what's crazy. Even after I sat there and said that I was going to drop like 20,000 subscribers, I got more subscribers that bounced into my account. And these are legit. But at the end of the day, the whole system behind YouTube, the subscribers, the likes, all that, the views, no, man. At the end of the day, this is advertisement for me. This is a way for Mr. Bird to be able to show you, okay, let's build this, let's put this together, let's design that, so on and so on. So if you watch, you watch. You don't, you don't. It's up to you. I want to ask you ever heard me one time in any of my videos say, hey, like and subscribe? You ever heard me say that? Never. There you go. That's why. Because I'm not into that. Let me see. Is this actual tape or is this the tape that I actually got? All right, because I want to make sure I'm painting over this thing, man. I'm not going to cause any problems at all. The door's all white down. Everything's white down. But definitely not going to go through. Somewhat the UFL affect the room in soft glow white. I'm going to need something for that to do it at the end of the day. And the fan, man, this YouTube, I'm definitely going to post her at the bottom. Saved me a lot of money. So, the ceiling fan over here, he's showing me a way how to go in and paint the ceiling fan without removing the fan. Fantastic. I got to put her link below. But that is a fantastic job because I was going to have somebody come in and just remove the entire ceiling fan. But that right there would have cost me, it cost me money. But at the end of the day, still on top of that, it's a lot of extra work. And I really don't want anybody in here at the end of the day. So, That saved me a little, that saved me some moolah. Some moolah right there. Did I poke any more holes in here, by the way? I'm gonna try to poke any more holes in any more places again. Well, we gotta definitely pull that out, because we're not gonna use those at all. Up the town girl, she was living. Two. Yes. Yeah, not to be rude, but I tell it like it is, people. You got other things, people take other things, you know what I mean? So that's everything right there. I got everything covered. Alright, I think I got the two holes over there I gotta take there. Alright, so pretty much I got all the holes and everything covered up, so I'm good. So they got a couple other areas I gotta get. I want to get ready for Monday. I'm gonna have to do the ceiling, some ceiling paint with ceiling. Just getting little areas I haven't got yet. Areas that need to be hit. Oh, I can't wait to do this one. At the end of the day, I'll tell you something. Not really people thought I'd be like, nobody was like, oh, you gonna get the P2? I said, yeah, I'm picking one up. He said, you ain't, no, I'm not really excited about it. Honestly, no. I'm not excited about it. Whatever difference am I gonna see off at the end of the day? At the end of the day, we've had 4K projectors before. I really don't see any difference in 4K at the end of the day. I mean, if you have a crappy screen, yeah, you'll see the difference. But other than that, I don't see the difference in it all. To me, we don't see, our screens are made to make 720p for things, so, no, that's the end of that right there. All right. I'm gonna put my screen in here for the time being because at least I don't have to have it downstairs. I definitely gotta get it from downstairs because my sunlight that pushes through my kitchen can't connect to my theater room and I can't see it. I like to have some light in there. So I gotta put two holes in here for the time being. Can I just put a stand up here? I gotta play more anyway. I'm just gonna put the holes in for the time being. That's it. Make sure my hands are clean. This thing is jet black. I don't want to mess it up. The reason why I say this is because, like I said before, you know, you get, I swear, people at the end of the day, man, you gotta grow the freak up at the end of the day. I don't get it. Grow up. I seen the comments. I really don't care at the end of the day. Don't care. You gotta back your stuff up at the end of the day. If I want to embarrass y'all, order from all of y'all, make y'all give me my money back at the end of the day. I don't care. Y'all don't gotta back your products up. Same old looking theater rooms. Big deal. Brick behind the wall, that's boring. No sense of, way of doing things in a different pattern, different way. My workshop downstairs is crazy. Only when I got a screen, it looks like that. Where's the drill at? We got two holes in here on this one. Let me see. Oh, drill's over here. Let me see. I might just tag it on this side. Yeah, right here. I'm putting this here for the time being. downstairs is like I said, blocking my beautiful sunlight that's coming through my windows. I can't deal with that now, so I can do that. This should be good. We can't get anything smaller than this. We got it shorter than that. That's a pretty big screw to drop in there. That one little section of it, we got a small. Let me see. I guess we don't. I guess this work right here. What are we going screws in here for? Oh, I guess I'll do this one. This one was kind of thin. Upstairs. Backseat down. Oh yeah, I missed. That's what I gotta be my peoples. My peoples. Let's see if I got it. I'm crooked. All right. There's a white screen stick and a gray screen trying to do, but I don't care. I just need it for the time being so I can get that thing out of the freaking yeah, straight. To get that out of the whatchamacallit, out of my theater room. Bring it upstairs somewhere else. Let's see what's running up here. People on freaking gaming systems, man. Really, seriously? Freaking music. Alright, so we got the game, which one hooked up over in here. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I don't want this downstairs in my hand room. Oh, this wire is supposed to go downstairs. Yeah, it's supposed to go downstairs. Hold on. That goes to this. Okay, this is supposed to be. This is for downstairs, but I'm using this. And downstairs in the shop. Alright, what else we got up here? We need. Oh, okay, so it's back to that. I think you messed that all together. I'm gonna leave this in here just in case if I miss any more areas. I can come back and clean that up. So that's good for that. Get out of the way. Everything out of here we don't need. Small. Just need the bare minimum in here for testing. No, sorry, Monday. And we start testing. I'm gonna take all the out sockets out too, but new sockets and change out the light switch. Something nice and elegant. Honestly, we really just don't. Take all this up. We don't need to get them out of here. There. So, let's see. This don't need. That's extra cables. Get that out of here. Bring it to this floor. Cool. That's everything right there. Stuff stripped out of here. Alright. None that stuff. Massage it to my chair. That's it. Alright, put the projector in. Use this one. Shop. Projector. There. That's done. That's finished. Good. Sweep up in here. Place some up a little bit. We're done. And I got paint off. I got paint on my freaking screens over there. That's good. Alright, control is bird. Got the wrong one. I'm pretty sure we don't, but we don't. Let's see what we got. We got the right one. It's cool. Got it right in there. Center. Oh, that heightener technology is gorgeous. And we're only at 60, no, 20%. We're at 20%. 20%. On the black technology. Oh, they like projection screen paint.
Line in.
Take me. No, get rid of the ads, please. Thank you.
I am the occupant. The crime is murder. The murderer is one of you.
I don't feel safe here. I don't feel safe with any of them.
It was a scalpel. There's your person right there.
That's amazing. So we had this downstairs. We had it in the what rooms we had it in? We had it in the Max Up room. We had it in the theater room, and now we got it upstairs, which means I told you I can change this room in any environment, and it's not going to basically give the screens any problem at all. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. A little bit. Sorry, I need to bring the remote controls up for this thing. Transfer this to any room I want in this house, and the screen's gonna pull. I'm gonna have one in every room anyway. So I'm gonna need it right here. I gotta get the broom. I gotta sweep up my floor in here and put my stuff to the side. Oh shit, I went wrong, got wrong controls over here.
A harmony of flavors, a weekend crossword land, taking a swipe at love or sex or so.
Giant taco. Hey, thank you. Round. Around. That way. All right. Nice to change scenery for a bit. Getting bored of that section. Oh man, let's massage right for this chair. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, right spot where it smells. Okay, so, ooh, what's this right here? Oh, this is for these guys right here. Super ultra black.
The Ultimate RV Expo is coming to you. Join us on site February 24th to 26th at your local Camping World for
That's pretty cool. Yeah. Who does those right there? That's pretty cool. I like that. Relaxing, relaxing, relaxing. All right, people, that's basically about it for me right now. We're done here. Now, keep in mind, like I said, at the end of the day, people have to understand. I speak my mind, and it is what it is. If you got other things to do, go take care of the things. It's not a problem. I'm not one of those people that have a ton of people in my room to advertise my product. It's just here basically to show my product off live, to back my product up. That's what it's here for. That's it. So don't take it personally at the end of the day. I'm just not like the everyday YouTubers. I don't care about subscribers and all that stuff. At the end of the day, it's just advertising. That's all it is for me. And then if you come in and watch, you come in and watch. If you don't, you don't. It's up to you. Either way, it works, because if it didn't, I wouldn't make money. Every time I get a customer that contacts me, say, oh yeah, I saw your YouTube video, was quite impressed, where can I order? There you go. All right, with that being said, I'm out of here. Thank you for your time. I gotta go pop over on Facebook. Got some videos to show for over there. I gotta go, and God bless.